Hello guys, how is it going? It's DannyFX right here, and today we'll be talking about fair value gap, popularly known as FVG. Yes, FVG is the short form of fair value gap. So today I'll be showing you guys like how it works, and I'll just be like an explanation. Then in the next video, in the fair value gap part two, then you'll be seeing like how it works and how the candlesticks looks like. Are you getting me? So I'll be explaining what fair value gap is on this video. Are you getting me? So fair value gap is an imbalance in the market. It's just like an imbalance in the market. It shows that the market has momentum. It shows that either the buy pressure or sell pressure has a lot of momentum. So whenever there is like a big movement in the market, maybe to the upside or to the downside, the market will leave a bullish candle or a bearish candle. This is to show you that the market is maybe moving very drastically. Are you getting me? This should show you that the market is moving drastically. So fair value gap is like an imbalance in the market whereby the movement is very sudden. Whereby it leaves a candlestick that does not have. Normally there's a candlestick supposed to be like this, and we have something like this. Are you getting me? And we have something like this, and we have something. It looks a week like this. You see something like this again. You get me? This you see that there's no gaps here. You see gaps, no gaps here. You have another candlestick coming again, taking out this one. You get it? But is the opposite for fair value gap. Is an opposite for when the fair value gap is about to be left in the market, when it's about to occur. You see it happens in a big candle, and it's always happening in a three candle pattern. The middle one, the middle one, that is the particular one you have to watch out for. This fair value gap is always at the middle candle. Whenever you see those three white soldiers, that is, I don't know if you know more about candlesticks, you will know what I'm talking about. It has like that middle one, the middle candlestick is the one that always have that big fair value gap. Are you getting me? Sometimes it's not always big, but the big one has more possibilities, like it has more chances of price coming back to it. So as it stands, whenever there is a fair value gap, there is always going to be price coming back to that zone because that place has an imbalance. That imbalance has to be filled. Are you getting me? It has to be filled. So whenever you see price going up, as it was going up like this, you will see price coming down into this fair value gap candle. So you have to be wondering, why is this candle very important? Like, what is in this? What is there in this candlestick? You get it? So I want to be showing you, like I want to be drawing you. I want to be drawing the candlestick for you, so you will know how and why market is like retracing back to a fair value gap. You will know why market is retracing back to a fair value gap. So I'll draw a normal candlestick for you. This is how it works, how it looks like. A normal candlestick, it has a tail. Let me just use this one, a tail. It has a wick. This is the tail, and this is the body. You get it? This is the body of the candle. You get it? So this tail right now, and if you look at the chart very well, you will see that whenever another candle wants to form, it will either form like this, it will form like this. You're getting it? You get. So when another one wants to form, it will form like this. Another one will form like this. It's filling up. You can see no gap. You can see there is no gap. It's filling up. Another one wants to form, it will form like this. You see, no gap. You get. But it's the opposite for for you to like it's the opposite for a fair value gap, a candle that has a fair value gap. Are you getting me? So let me now show you a candle like has a fair value gap. Let me show you a candlestick that has a fair value gap. I want to show you what the candle that has a fair value gap right now. So like I said, it was in the middle of the candle. It is not necessary that it's going to be in the middle of the candle, but in most cases, So you see something like this, see something like this. This is to show you how big the pressure or the buy pressure is. Then you see another candlestick, maybe right here. Let me now say the wick, the body candle is down. You can see that there is no gap. There is a gap here. Are you getting me? This is the fair value gap. This is the fair value gap, the FVG. So as it stands right now, this gap is an imbalance. Is an imbalance in the market. It's to show you that maybe the market is going down. It's to show you that the sell pressure is very, very strong. The sell pressure is very, very strong. That's why it's leaving this big candles. Why is it's leaving some orders unfilled? So this is an unfilled order. So price is going to go up back. So whenever you see price doing like, price will go into this fair value gap and continue its journey. Are you getting me? So when it comes to this area, this is what it's going to do. This is what it's going to do when it comes to this area. So whenever the candlestick is coming back, it will come back like this. It will come back like this. It will come back like this. It will make sure it aligns with this one. Are you getting me? It will make sure it aligns with this one. Then you see market consolidate and the market starts going back down. Are you getting me? You can see that that place has been filled. That zone, that place has been taken out. Are you getting me? So that is what fair value gap is all about. That is what fair value gap is all about. So I'm just trying to show you here. So I want to take you to the chart right now. I want to take you to the chart. So let's see more examples. Let's see more examples of what I've been talking about. Let's see what I'm talking about. Let's see more example. So I want to show you fair value gap, the candlestick. Yeah. So I want to show you the fair value gap, the candlestick. You can see those three soldiers, those three white soldiers I'm talking about. This is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one. Look at this middle one properly. Just look at it carefully. You will find out that this candlestick right here has a gap. It has a gap in it. Are you getting me? You can see the buy pressure, right? You can see the buy pressure. You can see that it leaves an imbalance. You can see the second look at where they stopped and it will continue the up movement. Let's look for more. Let's look for more. Let's look for more. I want to look for more so we can use it as an example. Okay, this is another one. This is for a bearish. This is a bearish candlestick. Look at it again. You can see a fair value gap right here. Fair value gap right here. This is fair value gap. This is a gap here. This is an imbalance. The market will always retrace back to this area and fill up this imbalance. Let's look for more examples. I want to show you guys more and more examples. More and more examples. Let's look for more examples. Okay, look at this one. This is the first drop. This is the second. This is the another one. And this is another. Like, look at this candlestick. You see that it has a fair value gap. Look at this middle one. It has a gap. It has a gap there. That gap, price comes into it, mitigates, fill it up, and continue the down movement. I'm sure I'm making sense. I want to look for more examples. Let's get more examples. Let's get more examples. This is an old chart though, but just let's get more examples. Okay, this is another like a good one again. So this is a down movement, right? You can see the down movement. You can see this candlestick right here. Look at it. It has a gap. There is a gap there. As long as the wicks are not touching each other, the wicks up and down are not touching each other, have it in mind that there is a gap there. Are you getting me? There is a gap there. There is a gap here. There is a gap here. So maybe in the future, price will retrace it, retrace back to that area and fill up that gap. So that gap is what is called fair value gap. So I feel I'm making a lot of sense. I think there is no need for much explanation in this video. So I would love you to like go to your chart and look for more examples of fair value gap. Thanks for watching.